Hey y'all, Nicole here from the association. I'm here to speak with you a little bit today about what's happening on Jones Street with our General Assembly. As a reminder, we're in short legislative session right now. That means that policymakers are taking up limited policy items and making tweaks to our state budget that they passed last year as they see fit. And to make a long story short, it's been a really quiet session this year, especially on healthcare issues. That's not a surprise since the General Assembly did so much last year, from expanding Medicaid to setting up HASP to making major reforms with the Certificate of Need laws that go into effect in 2025 and 2026, along with historic investments with that one-time signing bonus for Medicaid expansion that includes healthcare pipeline and historic investments in the behavioral health system. And now the General Assembly plans to adjourn and come back in July and once a month until the end of the year once they sine die. They're going to be doing very limited work when they come back to Raleigh. It's going to be things like looking at potential veto overrides, making some tweaks to the budget, and considering conference reports. Now, conference reports are bills that have passed both chambers, but have changes from one chamber to the next. Once the bill is introduced, it's an up or down vote, meaning there can be no amendments on the floor. NCHA will continue to work with legislators to educate and to be a resource as they are considering healthcare issues this session. Now, just because our legislators are leaving Raleigh doesn't mean that the work stops. There's still ways that you can be engaged in our advocacy work. When your legislators are home in district, that's the perfect time to invite them to your hospital for a visit or to continue building your relationship. If you have a government relations team or a public relations team, connect with them to see how you can use this time. If not, we would love to work with you on getting you set up for success. The second is HASPAC. We have a crucial election, and if you haven't given to HASPAC yet, now is a perfect time to do so. Lastly, we send out weekly emails to make sure that you are up to date on all things happening at the General Assembly. Consider signing up below. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back with updates soon.